To illustrate one of the other characteristics of the system in terms of date stamping of every entry on any note, I'm going to use this perfect example. I've got a patient here in front of me that I saw on the 12th of February 2014. Today's date is in fact the 10th of March 2014. So for this demonstration, I'm going to assume that the patient called in and just said they were feeling a lot better. Now, we wouldn't recommend this from a good clinical practice point of view because I feel that one should actually do a new note. But in this instance, I'm going to write on this note that the patient called and that the patient feels better. And I felt that it was necessary to put it on the note, and I happen to have this note lying on my desk. So I've just done that, and I have filled in that information, and I'm going to dock the pen. Now, this account number that this patient has no bearing on the account number that I have on the system in front of me. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly go across to that account number. In this instance, it's account number 7558, for example, and I'm going to go into that patient. I'm now in that patient's record. This is the particular patient that I want to see the notes of. And I just want to check that the note has arrived there safely. So I go into the notes, for example, here, and I go and check. Has the entry that I put in place been put in? And absolutely, I said their patient called and feels better. Okay. Now the critical thing to understand here is that no matter what happens medico-legally, that entry that I put in will be date stamped the 10th of March 2014, and in fact it will be date stamped around about the time of 12 o'clock, because that's what the time is right now. So this note protects you as a medical professional, medico-legally, perfectly, in that all information, and obviously you're always advised to put in as much information as you can, but all information is date stamped onto the note, no matter when you make the entry. However, when you're a month apart, like the demonstration that I've just done here, it is strongly advised that you actually do a new note, which you would typically just print and then write it out.